vibes are hot. We turn up the heat. From the latest trends shaking the screens to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking, what, why, when? Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that defines our time. Good afternoon, Ghana. Good afternoon, Cape Coast. Hello, Vibz, and good afternoon, lovely people. So this is Hot Vibes right here on your favorite TV station, Cape TV, Innovate Your World, and I am your host, Jessica Danso, or you can call me Jada for short. So today is a working Monday, I understand. You move a brain now, has why I show with the workload. Oh! I understand why everybody hates Monday, but me, I want to be in the democracy because we can never do any time. I know what can say, man, less than 2 hours. I'm sorry, I miss you. Eh? I didn't know Monday didn't because where to be an hard time. But all the same, if you don't hustle, you don't get anything. That's why they say no pain, no gain. So we gotta hustle anyway. So with today, we are giving you the trending news that came out this Saturday and Sunday, and then Friday in real side, no chilling idea. If you are not how can I say it? But all the same, today's headlines, we are moving from critical issue. A man who has posed as a nurse at Onenam Hospital, Today we move on to our president addressing and criminalizing sex for jobs. You heard me, sex for jobs. And thirdly, we move to South Africa. One of their leaders, the minister, has come out to concern and talk about the xenophobic attitude. But I said, Ghana any video be babonti, you may check when you say, lady in the crowd babonti, because I'm saying, and go wish lady any man, some of my Canada, maybe I don't have the right to come and sit here and say because me money para. And then to the entertainment section, we will say, and Jumbia babonti by Sarkodia, if you're a door, a woman, then we'll move to Accra, Absa. A live cinematic theater be a course, so no man of God. We had the lead actors and all in it, the one semba. But then lastly, if you're on us now, you will say, yeah, on the last of you too. So with that being said, we move on to the first 3 stories, minimum film we are, then we'll go for a break, and after that we come back and continue the story. So our first story, we are focusing on a man who has been caught on the CCTV footage stealing phones on Shegu Hospital. Now some let's say bread young ama you say as somebody say again and come baby say how is the security at that hospital, or how are the security in different hospitals? I mean gonna happen is you sometimes when you go outside ACC will be. So what happened is this young man didn't go to the university or the nursing training college, you know, uncle nursing pay or degree a chrono. So what show me a come out nice young man. No, yes, don't look outside, don't judge a book by its cover. Hey, na dem pa na esi ya brantie on na munim ne waye wa address to say nurse no na mu kita bag na okono so do patients ne mpa wona so hwe na se phone da ho anya ho hwe na watam no de ahye bag mu okọ patients when pass na so anya hwe na watam de ahye bag mo ko we hu na watam de ahye bag na say e na no so owi akwa the patient say sorry o mu phone sarira na o so mu ko CCTV footage mu a brantie na name na me okọ ma no yiji phones na de say hey, now what degree nurse or if I'm see your crown for when I say degree I'm robber. Nursing I'm robber. This one he didn't come to make your health go away. He came to give you a heart attack by stealing your phones. So the security has been questioned at that hospital, and then this is probably not the first time I hear sir. You see why yes sir and I'm saying that the name is where we are now bonoma amayacheno. So he is. This is the young man. So in the video, as you can see, this young man has been so the hospital authorities are yet to issue an official statement on the matter, while it remains unclear whether a formal complaint has been made or not. It's here besides the different hospitals and the security guards. I mean, we understand that the person is posing as a nurse, but then once a nurse is for me, did say by almost some more card and that's BBC that defines them as being a nurse, and that's an ipakuna yejuma cha because become no ipakuna kran yejuma wo nurse Italian and so koto mentoma white your to be say 4 years wa pam top ne down no the name to say nurse no cover no we and your material height is your call market even be at 2 years 3 years say 35 cities here he say 50 cities or top by say 3.5 hour pharmacy no the hospital different hospitals he will be a familiar face the patients when patients where not the phone call pam so the hospital is yet to make a statement about this whole thing. They are yet to make an official statement about the measures being put in place for this young man's actions. It's a nice young man. Don't judge by a book by a cover, dear. Don't judge a book by its cover. So we'll move on to the next story. And the next story, you know, your President John Dramani Mahama Abba Bontia Bekasa a criminalizing. I criminalize well, kind of semester. I criminalize it. I can't criminalize. I just said I don't know what underline is said. A Juma so would be able to me. I them actually to criminals. Yeah, it would for you can't say. It would for a crown for they fall under this thing, and this is the sex for job exploitation. And this has actually been going on for a very long time. And yeah, breast crying by it. Say oba el koso ko pay juma bakonesi and son juma even though you qualify, but there are lots of people that have come by that they have more qualifications than you. So I want to see how desperately you want this job. No, Banasaka said, please, I don't have anything to do. I really need this job to do something. I need to earn money to pay my rent. So, oh, then you don't have to worry. Just prove to me how much you need the job. You know, you'll use what you have to get what you want. And the lady will be like, okay, I have no option. No, I have to do it. No, I don't know how mapa pay. Napa pay in and you obey. Yeah, we are not the Jumana mano. It's a sexual exploitation. And I mean, Kenya Bangwa, believe it or not, Emma Sushia. I've had male friends. I cannot become a which I've had male friends who have actually been sexually exploited. Because come on, maybe the person is desperately in need for the job. We understand that desperation leads you to do a whole lot of things. But then why would you use someone's weakest point obi bread now what first would you with me a corner bonnie tea a day? Why? It's not. It's worldwide. It's going on everywhere. And it was funny. The most funny and the most disturbing part is these people are actually highly respected in their job area, in the business sector. These people are highly respected. Sometimes they even have a family. They have a wife. And if you say you don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it to her, they make your life a living hell. And some of them cry, the person deserves to be promoted. No, so I'm finding one man on promoting and debt and promoting or promoting who are scanner and costro, and people end up rendering being helpless, and they end up going in for it and doing that. And the president say it pushes for a tougher sanctioning against this sex for jobs exploitation. Because why would you use if they did it to you, you wouldn't be happy. I said, "Nia, when you were then it so do you be? So you're too boba by some boy be an answer if you are boss abra here, we know a penny now back or pay Juma. Now Baba Catch will say, oh boss say on then dance on with your Juma manwa. No bet no dear come on the inside the account. Come away. And so the sub accounts is here, the sub account bra. We need that we refill Bonnie Bia, and homes as well, yeah, the brown, no, and yeah, the bro. So the president has come out to speak about it. He has come out to speak about it, and according to the statement, he said the president condemned what he described as the exploitation of vulnerable job seekers, particularly women, by some individuals in position of authority. And it's, let me quote the president, it says that it is deeply troubling that some people would abuse their position to demand inappropriate relationship before offering employment. This is unacceptable and must be stopped through firm legal measures. Yes, in this pay Juma, record the person for proof. Yes, even though recording someone without their consent is deemed illegal, but sometimes you need proof. Then because the person is higher than you, what the con was manya. Or so manya, that's what was going to be to me, lawyers, cow, and deck. So sometimes, yeah, it's very disturbing. Some people are facing all this. It is all Shana's whole face. Yeah, reports. The president said they are going to take action about it because it's not right for you to exploit people, exploit women. Some of the women are actually contributing a lot to the business sector. They are contributing a lot to the financial sector in the country. Yes, believe it or not, they are. It's not who say or buy just funny our war febra bedin in your pen. No, don't do that. Uncle Point had us through it or show you now. I say. So the president has come out to talk about this and say if you are facing something like that, or your boss is harassing you, report the person. Yeah, maybe you might not be the only one who is expressing what they are young kolani bisa. But be unto me be na non can. Okay, capable and some be peeping because I say pew 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 pew. Ne peeping never. So we are hoping that all these people that are doing that they face the law lawfully and they are dealt with. Amen. So I'll move on to the third story. And the third story is from South Africa. On the general news, we are moving to South Africa. And then Julius Malame has been fiery. He has come out and he's like, the whole thing going on about xenophobia, it's very, very disturbing. And he's saying that this black on black violence is something that they are refusing to accept the fact that it is not right. So all the anger, all the rage against the white people, they are putting it on their black fellow, because you go and meet a South African speaking to another black from their country in the continent Africa. It's like only white respectful. No, I am not respectful. Some are even saying they've not been set free from their colonization. They have been brainwashed. They have been going according to it. And some patches over video now, patch bet me about my kakana, ya tie papaya some more kanye. It was xenophobic attitude that it was South Africa. So he made this on May Day. Yes, on Friday he made the statement on May Day. MC and Pacho video no
no Zimbabwe that took a land from you. There was no Zimbabwe that took a tender from you. There's no Zimbabwe that took a job from you. There are no jobs. The jobs Zimbabweans are doing, you don't want to do them. You are so educated enough to can do those slave jobs. That's why, not that you are lazy. You are not lazy, you know your worth. And you're refusing to do those jobs. After beating up fellow Africans, and you don't realize that the same people who made you fight each other during apartheid are the same ones who are doing the same. The provinces that are fighting black on black violence are the same that did during apartheid. The tribe that is fighting black on black violence is the one that did during apartheid. At the center of black on black hatred is a state-sponsored and capital-sponsored hatred to distract you from giving you economic opportunities, to make you blame wrong people for your misfortunes. There's no Zimbabwe that took a land from you. There's no Zimbabwe that took a tender from you. There's no Zimbabwe that took a job from you. There are no jobs. The jobs Zimbabweans are doing, you don't want to do them. You are so educated enough to can do those slave jobs. That's why, not that you are lazy. You are not lazy, you know your worth. And you're refusing to do those jobs. That's what I'm hated for saying they've got and stole. The people who stole your land are white conquerors, are white colonialists. It is written in books. No Zimbabwean conquered you, no Nigerian conquered you. Why are you turning your back on what is the true reflection of who we are, to want to entertain sponsored contemporary politics that seeks to distract you from why you are unemployed? They are moving you away. Apartheid did the same. It made the ANC to fight with the IFP so that they are distracted from fighting for the liberation of South Africa. The script is the same. The writers of the script are the same people. Why are you not learning from your history? That we are being made stupid. We are being taken advantage of. They are repeating what they did in the past when they went into quarters. And
you see, honestly, Governor Benokwe, So let me continue. And he went on to say, he said, and yes, say, the Zimbabweans, the Nigerians, the Ghanaians, the other African countries are coming there for. But the thing is, the jobs they are doing, South Africa for yet. And it's like, it's not because before they realize that they are lazy, they're not hired, they're not check. And it's by the same person, these people are carrying their violence, their hatred, and pouring it on other African countries, African on African violence. It's very disturbing. Fine, we understand, but the thing is, you have your nationals in other African countries or in other European countries. So if they had to treat your nationals the same way, would you be happy? No, ebeya would dana say wosu nipa akọ or mindful from and they are doing that to the person from your country. Would you be happy? No. If they tell the person to go back to their country to go and find it, it's not said they say see, there are jobs there. They South Africans nanka someone here. So these people who come there are the ones who do their job. And a man like this, or can I drink? Or can I drink as say or yet? But the thing is, we all hate the truth because the truth is better than we even expected. And we can't even bite. When you are biting on the truth, it's like you are biting on bow. Okay, so that is from Julius Malema's fiery May Day address on the xenophobic attitude of the South Africans. And it's it's something that it should draw public's attention. You see the white man, you bow to them, you respect them. You see your fellow black man or your fellow African, you insult and address them with violence. Come on. So we'll go for a quick break. If you break in a bar, my name will better check entertainment section. No, I need to say, what a juma if you're an entrepreneur. Say, do you know what some atare na what some weeks now we here promote your juma be person we show be and as a person will promote your music video at Cape TV. We are here for all forms of advertisements. You can contact us on 0544 737 660. We are now say 020978 7179. So contact us whether WhatsApp or call. You can advertise with us now. Yeah, and offer we been up ourselves and found we are offering packages that are to your satisfaction and packages that are to your advantage. Yes, you know into the yama opportunity say advertising when yama our your station. So now we're so rich. A lot of people out there who are eager and are desperate and are wanting to purchase your goods. Won't try into such a so from there we'll go for a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned and I'll be right back. Hot Vibe, where trend meets substance and stories come to life. Only on Cape TV. Stay tuned because when the vibes sound.
Royal Hotel, richly invited, comfortably yours.
We turn up the heat from the latest trends shaking the screens to stories shaping the culture, from entertainment and lifestyle to businesses behind the spot. My name is Jessica Danso. Join me as we unravel trending stories that will have you gasping and asking what, why, when. Let us get you plugged in as we navigate the hottest stories, the latest trending gossips, the voices that inspire, and the moments that define. Welcome back. This is Hot Vibes right here on Cape TV, and I am your host Jessica Danso. Oh, you can call me Jada for short. You share my wanting from me Jada Mejoso. So we've talked about 3 very important news. The first one, next year our degree chronomo and in the more we are phones near there. We are still waiting for the official statement by the hospital. The secondly, we move to the president criminalizing the act of sex for job exploitation. And then thirdly, Julius Malame Ababonte Abekasa afa the South African xenophobic artist. You see, and yes, say Juma or na Bruce Wo, Juma na horomo nye. So we continue to the entertainment side. So this weekend, Absa was on fire, and when I mean it was on fire, I just say it just them with a lot of entertainment and performance. That's because we had very famous Gollywood actors like Ajete Anna, James Gardner, Majid Michelle, Nikki Samona, Sonia Adionina. They fed Absa with mouth-watering performances with the story No Man of God, and this story was very inspirational. People even went on to say Nikki Samona's delivered like Celine Dion, one making them want more. And then after the entire thing, a standing ovation for their incredible performance. So when Ajete Annan was interviewed about it, he said that this is a way to bring the youth back to reading, and then the story was written to encourage the youth to read. You know, we have a lot of, let me quote his words. So he said, we have young people, brilliant boys and girls, but they don't read. Let me continue. He has one pack and kind. They focus only on aesthetics and move on. One way we can help is by putting our movie into story form, and that's the reason behind this initiative. It also supports their imaginative processes so they can make better choices than some of us have made. So that's why we put this book together. We are planning to tour some schools to give students similar experiences to what we had in our times. Tuning literature books, turn literature books into plays they can see it physically, which makes interpretation easier. That's one of the many reasons the team put this book together. And honestly, with me, me to make a show movie, panas and me who say movie in book or what, because kind book, yeah, I've said it. My name is yes, idea. No. So sometimes we need to experience it. When we experience it, we want to know if my mind is out of curiosity to see, say, the movie, did they actually leave something out from the books? And sometimes after reading the book and I realize there's a movie about it, I go and watch it and make some critiques. Maybe the movie shouldn't have even made, because sometimes, honestly, there are some books that they shouldn't have even made a movie about, because the movie is here and the book is there. I'm sorry to say this, but like Twilight, the girl in the book is very active and very excitable, because Twilight girl, no, she's, I don't know what to say. Yeah, book in the Twilight, the movie bell, So yes, that's how things are. But with this, no, they are putting it in live performances. They said they are going to tour school. Please come to UCC. We are waiting for you to come to UCC. And this young one, play UCC. Yes, please bless us with this performance in Cape Coast, UCC too as well. So Ajete Annan and the crew, if you are listening to me and out there, if you know anyone who knows them, tell them that UCC students, we will be delighted and will be honored to have them perform No Man of God in our campus as well, on our campus as well, because yes, you can't let the Accra people enjoy. If you Cape and Eastern, yes, so that we all enjoy it together. So we are hoping that they bring it to Central Region, and I won't say that. So as you can see, the performance was massive. A lot of people enjoyed it. So this is for us to read. Miss Ramo, young lady, men and women. I to social media, so you scroll it up and down. You try say you be reading kakra. Monko other pages. Monko for monko this book pages near there. Monko camera. So be to me, I app for Ghanaian stories. On your mind, why Nanya write? Yes, I write stories. Honestly, I write. I write so that we get platform to put our stories, and in the future, if they are able to make it into a play, it would be very nice and it would be very encouraging. So that it encourages those writers out there to put more into their writing, those who act. I act also. Yes, I do. Those who read that we are into acting and writing, it's gingers as more. So the Ghanaian movie industry, the Ghanaian theater and drama and choreography, yes, Mombra Cape Coast and your talents go ha we were heavy. So with that being said, this was actually a massive hit. The students enjoyed, and so please, if you're out there, let us learn to read. And they want to actually send it to the secondary school level, so that say what secondary school sweetness here and in the land of idiots. We enjoyed reading. We can say teacher about him or my way play or bana way play man way play and I remember Perry Lord Deborah or Kaya Nancy to me go for me a best stresser because the guy had a voice for storytelling and it was hilarious and fun. Yeah, reading can be fun when you do it with others, especially when you share the rules. Oh my high school, this year no be a the phone on kind grana my social media and so we are urging everyone to start reading. Yes, so let's move to the next story. Actors and readers out there, hello. I love you all. So with our next story, we are moving to Efia Odo coming out to say she's not going to talk anything about, she's not going to say anything about the Danso before she is placed as a political person. At the end, it's not saying in and for the past almost 1 month ni light ye duma na so ebi wo kra na ebu nani prew na aba na ebu nani prew na edum na ye team na nkrofo ne oma say ebi mu nkwan say some people owning businesses they say coasters any idea that do not have generators omunioma asem omu kotuegu and those even with generators is here no omo den air because aside the fact that you have a generator no the fridge might get spoiled because say light ni dum na say so a lot of currents. Yes, actually a lot of currents. Prepaid. Or see, even though the situation at hand is very pressing, if you just say, and before she is being tagged politically, and as you see, I said Ghana, no say, can't abide be one same to see, and I say, oh, yeah, this senior, and I say, MPP, this one could be one can. Oh, the person is actually doing very. I think they can. Oh, MPP, oh, this senior, but she doesn't want to be tagged like that. But then she talked about it, say there is no way a political party will come on, a president will be elected, and then they want their name to be tarnished or their name be remembered. We don't say anybody. We have Papa and Kyle. One about Kwabeni and Kyle was signed. Do baby and friend Muhammad Dumso. So the friend, but the president would not with the modern so attention image, so those who are in charge, the heads, those who are looking at these things, are you making sure say before these things take place they bring a public announcement, won't say ECG timetable, a children's and or more after they've done it for some time, they bring out the public announcement or maybe a notice for the public who say, oh, some way high a bedroom light or hana baby who say a doom so sana. Maybe we are testing something out there or we are doing that. So if they come out to say we are looking at abroad or in the US before a power outage takes place, they inform the residents, they inform the nation about it. Say this is what is going to take place. Into say who say I was some bobo nani who say be ended there I was some to for 1 week ago because this week he dooms on the for 1 week and but she's not going to say anything about it for her to be politically tagged. She's just saying that as general in some normal for timetable environment because with all the things that the president has done, he wouldn't want this to change his image. So those in charge should make sure say so that we will all be at peace. So, with our last story for today, it's surrounding the field, and as Samuel or Dopa, the music with Coco Flake and Jom Abba Bontin, I Fiordo portrayed the woman who was in an abusive relationship. She was being harassed, she was being in an abusive relationship, and then Sakode was portraying the man who was there to like help her come out of it. And Coco Flake also, say staying out of abusive because be more dear sometimes I sit down and I'm like, how am I supposed to understand women when me myself as a woman I don't even understand my gender? That's the honest truth because I am beside me. How am I supposed to understand us if some of us don't even understand? Nipa kone ya bono ya sheme ya dintia me from the nimi na ho not as relationship na dintia obuni wia or talk gift e brand me. Hey, don't you love your life? Ya do tia pempum ade saa de wutia bo ade saa ye wi ane atoka abrel. Wuti ensu so abesi ni akaka no. want to make when I would coma more basically a kakana and I give to no basically afa. So sometimes it's quite disturbing. Some women are actually say, "Oh, more pebe man, hey sister, ade, what do you pass on you? Oh, my man, you 9 months I will wabba." So with the music video, no, and I feel that say she fit for the role. Yeah, it's you fit for the role. So I understand people were criticizing her about the stripping part and all those things. The provocative things she did in the video. Ghanaians have come out to talk about it. Say it was quite. I say we have this one, yeah, be mobile no say yeah. So with that being said, no, Arnold comes out, Arnold Bediako Ababonti, defending the Theodore say we end up praising Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce dance when they do this kind of things, even Cardi B. But then if we have our own doing it, Kasa. But all the same, the thing that is being done is act. And yes, that's how the person is acting. So the person portrays that role to tell the story, and from that the person shifts back to who they are. If you say I can say before man can before when we forget it is just acting. Ignorance. Yeah. Ignorance out there, ignorance everywhere. So he's saying that it's acting. So you shouldn't target her being that way, she been provocative. When I'm crab on say she loves the fact that her daughter is like that because she is happy with her daughter's body. So if she's displaying it, it's nice. Yes, it's nice. In the way they mean him, at this point, I don't even know what to say. So another has come out to say, as we are eager to support these foreign artists, to support these foreign vixens, we should also support our local vixens because it was just a storytelling. She acted. We didn't talk about the fact that she was acting so well with her being abused, but we only saw the parts where she was stripping. I don't know. So another has come out to talk, and we have a short video of Ifya talking about how she was delighted about the role. This is about a woman who was suffering in a harassing and abusive relationship, and an encouragement for her to move out. So the ladies out there, when you hear this one, and if you're in such a relationship, I beg. And Bema, a woman said, Bema should then busu by Bema busu. You say, or baby, our boys, Bema be any girl. So let's watch Ifya's video, if MCR, if you have it.
Can I help them like find a model that can do this? And I may share storyline, ni video, ni role playing. I feel like there's nobody who can do this but me.
Hey.
Yeah, because there's some kind of energy you have to put. Because again, I'm a reference of how the video is going to be, with the stripping and the storytelling and the abuse and all that, and the acting. The most important part is not semi-stripping, no. Acting and portraying of the emotions of being abused and emotionally abused and physically abused, and all that stuff. And I'm saying, I don't know nobody else who can do this but me. And I'm catch her no so called catch her Sako demo, and I was like, perfect. So Sak himself even reached out to me, not opposite mitienum no, not mitienum na say, not mitiasia metima deliver emotions no video name.
No, yes, sure. So be to me,
because the song, it talks about domestic violence, and I idea yang can't want some you chrome hand me shut down fun is serious. So
the story talks about domestic violence, and that's why she said the important part is the storytelling. It is not the part that she stripped. The most important part is the storytelling. Now, Arnold F1 so say, as we are promoting this, we should just promote the good story behind it and stop criticizing the person for acting. I think Ghana, this ignorance is sometimes very high. Aside that fact, aside her story, we have this ignorance about a person acting in a movie as a villain, and then the person is stuck the villain for the rest of their life. But that's just acting. That's the person portraying the character to teach us a lesson. Look outside that. Some people actually love the villain, because me, I always say a villain is a hero in his own story. Meaning Ghana, but some of it are before the but we have Ghanaian stories whereby when you look at the story from the villain's perspective, the person didn't become a villain. It was true what people did to the person became a villain. It was true betrayal, and I didn't know because all kind of correct over the main two characters. No, Bemano, a Jana for Bafu, and she wants to destroy the girl, she wants to kill the girl. Because why would you come and take my man? That doesn't mean say I'm always supporting the villain. I beg you, Uncle Mami Dimia. So with that being said, this has been Hot Vibes, and this are our 6 stories for today. And I hope you are out there, you are working hard, because no pain, no gain. All the same, I'm wishing you a very wonderful week. And before we go, I'd like to wish a very wonderful young lady here. At the park, let me mention her name, Valentina Nana Ekia at the park Kweko. I say Valentina Nana Ekia at the park Kweko. Cape TV, the entire Cape TV is wishing you a belated birthday from your uncle, MCR Philip. I'll say happy birthday to you. Nyankopo ensha baby onya wo kese. Oma unsia de onkwe nim. Oma unkwa higher. You are going to be greater. You are going to be bigger. So so happy birthday, Adepa. Enjoy your day. I hope you are still enjoying. Be great. Yeah, be great. We wish you all greatness, all educationally greatness, financial greatness, health-wise happiness. For the swag now, I say, girl, you're under for more. Hey! I hope it's runs in the family, but I'm sure we'll so Adepa, we are wishing you, and we say that the entire team of Cape TV is wishing you happy birthday, and every Viber out there is wishing you, Adepa, happy birthday. So this has been Hot Vibes. Oh, a birthday wish be a February, wish I'm back here. I'm back. I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. I'm not here saying we have a whole lot going on. So thank you very much for joining us today. God bless you, and I would like to say we are grateful. Madam Asibebre said we're joining here and there. Yeah, take care out there. Enjoy your week and make sure to stay safe and be safe. I love you all.
When the vibes are hot, we turn up the heat.